Hey, we're gonna scoop the poop. Hey everybody, welcome back. We got some things here on the homestead that need to be taken care of right away. Now that it's warming up, the cow needs more water and bigger water containers. So we're gonna do a little bit of work. Let's get to it. Come on, fellas.
About ready to muck you out, girl, huh? So we got our water totes moved over here to the barn and stacked up and ready to go for the cow. We won't be filling these very much because we'll be moving it back and forth with the tractor to refill it from the well. So we'll probably only ever have about a third of water in them at any given time. Eventually, when everything's set up and ready to go the way that it's supposed to be, these water totes here will actually be, one of these water totes will be down lower here under the barn, and we'll have runoff from the barn going down into them. That way, none of us have to walk that far in order to water the cow, and Drake isn't carrying 5-gallon buckets so often. So we just have it run straight into this barrel here, this half barrel that we cut off, coming straight out of the spigot. And so when it's full, all we do is we turn the spigot off and the cow has water. We also still have 2 water totes down here on our other corral that is currently separated from this one. So you can see them down there past all of our lumber and everything mess. This is all of our stray piles of lumber this is for milling. And then we have stuff over here that we need to use. But here's Faith's second corral that we move her to. And eventually we'll be moving all of this stuff here, and we'll be connecting this corral to this corral with some gates so that we can move her easily back and forth between the corrals. This is her winter corral so that she has the barn and everything for protection from the elements. And then this corral down here is more of the like midsummer corral. And then back past there's a big wide opening, a meadow surrounded by trees back there that we'll be fencing in, and that will be her late summer, early fall corral. Right now it's just a muddy marsh, but by midsummer it really starts to dry out and grow a whole bunch of really great grass for her to graze off of. Eventually, my goal is that we'll be able to move her from pen to pen on these 3 pens here, and hopefully maybe be able to grow grass in the interim between each one so that she also has fresh grass to eat throughout the summer. That's the long-term objective, and we'll see how that works out. But for now, this is working really well for us. These little double 275-gallon totes work really great for making sure that she has water in the summertime, up until the point that we are actually able to get water out here. And I don't know when that will be. We may end up still carrying water in the wintertime if we don't get a line dug out here and get a frost-free out here this summer. That is a goal of ours, but we have so many projects on the agenda that I'm not sure that that's one of them that we'll get to. It's kind of a luxury item because although water is a necessity, it's also one of those things that we can actually carry from there to here. Not ideal, but it does work and it is functional for now. These totes here right now, the bottom one is simply used as a stand in both places right now because we don't need that much water out here. That much water would just end up going stale. In the meantime, she's pretty upset with me. Thankfully now the water situation for the cow has been made much easier by the fact that we're not having to carry 50 gallons worth of water every day in buckets. What do you think, girl? So this has been our temporary solution for the brooder for the turkeys. Like, everything happened so fast, and our turkey decided, go ahead and take that off, and our turkey decided to start laying in the duck coop pen under the little ramp that leads up into the duck coop. So we were really limited on what we could do. So we made a temporary solution just out of OSB. We put a couple sheets of OSB down, and underneath are some hay bales or straw bales that help to lift it up off of her. And I'm going to get out of the way so the boys can move this, because they're going to clean this out right now. And we're going to leave this whole pen area is going to be for both of the hens and the babies. So let me get out of you guys' way. Oh my gosh, it's such a soupy, nasty mess over here. So, as you can see, we have a little mama down there. We stacked up these straw bales to give her her own space where she doesn't have to worry about the other turkeys jumping down on her or stomping on the babies or whatever, or the males trying to come in there and mate with her and push her out of the pen. So, but you can see we have a pretty mama under there. Oh, she's hissing at me. Nope. Okay, so let's just put the hay bales on. I'm just gonna get these out of here, girl. Give you some
hay bales
some
on
room.
top of each other.
Yeah,
Are these straw bales?
Stack the bales
Up on the back, yeah, and then that sounds like a good idea. And then we can get this all mucked out because it needs mucked out, and then we can open up a bale and give them fresh everything. So
Like back there's pretty clean though.
huh?
Back there's pretty clean.
Yes. So, but definitely, like, we should try to make sure that this tarp doesn't dump all this in here. We can go dump it out on the outside. What? I know I am. You hear? That's because I'm trying to talk normally instead of being like a robot with the camera, like Drake says I am all the time. Okay? Hi, little guy. You're so little.
Oh, I knew they would come out if they saw some sun.
So now the fun part. We get to muck out we get to muck out the pen. We get to muck out the pen from the
Hey, we're gonna scoop the poop.
yes, we're gonna muck out the pen here from all of the poo that's been accumulating. So most of the winter, yeah, in flip-flops, because that's how I roll. Most of the winter we've just been adding more straw on. Winters are a little bit tough. We've cleaned it out a few times, but mostly we've been adding straw on so they have clean bedding. And now we have several layers of muck we need to get out. So we're gonna go ahead and do that.
But how am I gonna not get your butt in the film?
Just do your best. Just do this part, the stuff that I'm getting.
Want me to get your head in there too?
I don't care. Just do your best. Just yuck. This is really bad. No, this is not going in a trash bag. Are you kidding me? It's all wet and disgusting. We need to find a place to dump it. Okay, we're good.